between public administration and public interest, and then public interest and public trust, and then public trust and administrative reforms. So how to establish link? I said public administration and public interest, then public interest and public trust, then public trust and administrative reforms. All these four concepts can be accommodated in a single statement. So at the first instance, I can explain if public administration, or I mean say government's administration, if public administration keeps public interest uppermost in mind in the course of exercising its authority or discharging its responsibilities, it means if public administration is very much committed to the cause of public interest, then commitment to public interest, upholding of public interest consistently may lead to public trust to be built between public administration on the one hand and society on the other. It's quite simple. If you find that the government's administration or public administration is consistently working for public interest, it keeps public interest uppermost in mind, no doubt that public administration, those public agencies will earn a lot of public trust. It means the relationship between administration and society will be defined by public trust and mutual confidence. The higher the level of public trust and confidence between administration on the one hand, public administration on the one hand, and society on the other, it becomes easier for administration or the political leadership to pursue reforms. Because if you have earned public trust, so the earning of that public trust gives you a very strong disposition or platform where from you can go for the change and reforms. For reforms and for change, you are required to take tough decisions. But if you have earned public trust, people have so much of confidence in you. So in that case, bringing reforms or going for the change will be easier. Society will always support that public administration, in which they repose a lot of confidence that if public administration or political leadership, they are bringing new laws, or they are willing to bring some kind of changes in one or dimensions of life, they are coming up with new policies, it will certainly be in public interest, and that's why people will support you. So it means the extent to which public administration or the political leadership will be capable of bringing reforms easily depends on the degree to which they have earned public trust. And to what extent they have in public trust, what is the amount of public trust or the level of public trust which the public administration has been able to secure for itself, it depends on the degree to which they have been able to uphold public interest. So therefore, public administration in the course of discharging its responsibilities, welfare, development, security, public administration should always take it very seriously that in the course of doing their work, in the course of discharging responsibilities, they never compromise in terms of legality. They don't compromise in terms of objectivity or rationality or the principle of impersonality, transparency. So if public administration conforms to the principles of legality, objectivity, impersonality or transparency, or they also involve public participation, they also involve public in decision-making process, in the course of discharging their responsibilities, they earn public trust. And the extent to which they have earned public trust, they get a lot of freedom and a lot of space to experiment with new things. But when society is with you, with a lot of confidence and trust in you, it means they give you a lot of space and freedom wherein you can exercise your discretion, you come up with new policies, you can enact new laws, because society will always have the confidence that you are doing it for the welfare of the people. So there is a link between public administration, public interest, and public trust, and then public trust, and then pursuance of reforms. In this way, this cyclical process remain in continuance. And if conversely, if public administration, instead of upholding public administration focuses more on the narrow political interest of the party in power, then people do not respect that public administration. To that extent, you fail to earn public trust, and if you don't have public trust, then whatever action that you take, even if you are taking actions, in the interest of the society, it will be seen as something very doubtful. People will suspect that there is something wrong. you may not get the support of the people at large. And remember, no public administration anywhere in the world, public administration can never be successful unless it has got support from the society it serves. You can enact, you can contribute in the process of enactment of law, you can contribute in the process of policy making, you can implement it, but without the support from public at large, no administration can ever be successful. Public administration is uniquely placed in a society to which it is deeply embedded. It affects the society, it gets affected by the society. So this mutuality of relationship has to be understood and has to be taken very seriously. So therefore, public administration should never compromise in terms of legality, in terms of objectivity, in terms of rationality, in terms of impartiality, in terms of transparency in its actions. So public agencies should never act beyond the boundary of law. As far as possible, they should maintain transparency. Objectivity means that they should not allow personal prejudice, personal passion, personal presumption, or anything which is not there in the common legal code to reflect in their action. Their behavior should be predictable as far as possible. They should maintain transparency, and wherever it is possible, they should try to interact with society so as to learn their likes, dislikes, and preferences. And accordingly, services and the goods, everything can be streamlined. The purpose is not just to provide goods and services. The purpose is to be effective and efficient as well, to bring a qualitative transformation in the lives of the people. Point is clear? So public administration, if it conforms to the requirement of legality, impartiality, objectivity, and rationality, then that public administration earns a lot of public trust. And if you earn public trust, this public trust gives you that strength wherefrom you can go for the change. Society will help you in the process where process of bringing changes in one of the dimensions of life. So there is a link between public administration, public interest, public trust, and administrative reforms.